Hey, it's your boy Ken White, host of the Southside Unicorn Show. And today's show is titled, You Gotta Be Kidding Me. We're going to discuss some things that's been going on in our world, in our nation, and all across the stations. You know, like the stuff that's happening with Tucker Carlson and Dan Bongino. You know, I guess we got to mention Don Lemon too. Why not? So get your favorite beverage. Sit back, relax. I got you. Let's get this party started, shall we? Okay. It's been given to me to do a prayer against the spirit of chaos, to pray for our children, to pray for our country and our world for the next 6 weeks. At the beginning of the setting of the sun until the last ray of sunlight falls back from my eyesight. That's what I'm supposed to do. And in faith, I'm doing that. And on the Sunday prayer, I did say, watch those microphones on Monday. The people who have the mics and the telephones telling our kids what to do don't want anybody else telling them what not to do. And like clockwork, now Tucker Carlson is no longer on Fox News. Neither is Dan Bongino. And I guess as some type of booby prize or consolation prize, they want to toss in Don Lemon to boot. You know, they say they go in threes, right? But this is a very strange three. People ask, what is this? Why did it happen? Well, one of the ideas I'd like to offer, when it came to that settlement deal with Dominion, could it be that in the back rooms, in the darkness of the night, could it be that part of the settlement that Dominion wanted was, we want the head of Tucker Carlson and we want the head of Dan Bongino to boot? Could it be that this is part of that settlement deal that they'll never mention? Because, of course, one way or the other, I mean, if it is part of the deal, they're still done. If it wasn't part of the deal and they got rid of the two powerhouses on their station, they're still done. Because if any Americans still remain who have a desire for freedom, your eyeballs should never look at Fox Station ever again. You want to send a message. You want to send a real live message. Since they made a calculated risk of getting rid of them in your face. They made a calculated risk of doing that. They've declared it's no longer your station anyway. And so send them back a message. Sometimes the best message you can send somebody is your silence. Don't respond to, don't look at, don't speak about Fox News again. Done. Persona non grata. You know that old song? I know it'll stick in your head when I do it because it's stuck in my head for months. What does the fox say? Ning, 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 ning. This fox ain't going to say nothing because we're not listening anymore. We're not looking anymore. If we can't get that much done, we're doomed already. Because the bottom line is this. What makes us Americans, what made us so fearsomely awesome, is not our independence. Not even our freedoms, believe it or not. That's not it. It was our ability, no matter who we were and how different we were and how disparate our realms were. In times of crisis, the American can come together with an American from Tennessee, with an American from California, with an American from New York City. We could come together for a single cause and we would act on it and we would get it done despite our differences. There have been many times already, ladies and gentlemen, that we have been called to order. We've been called to action. Oh, sure, we go to rallies. Those are cute and fun and somewhat safe. We have been called to action. And we're not answering the call, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking around at our right and we're looking around at our left, hoping somebody else will start first, hoping somebody else will get it done while you do what? While you do what? This is a call to action. I'm going to ask, and I guess I'm going to just make this as a teaser. I'll come back on today and in the days to come. But I'm going to ask that you guys please at least do this much. Drop Fox. Drop Fox. Don't even mention them, this and that. I guess I can still watch, Jesse Waters. Excuse me. I like Jesse Waters. Jesse Waters just had a newborn baby, Gigi. Congratulations on that. Him and his beautiful wife. The iceberg over at Fox is melting, and penguins are falling off into the water. You can see the writing on the wall. You can see the writing on the wall. Do you really think that Hannity's going to last much longer? Do you really think that all the rest of them are going to last much longer? With Roseanne Barr heading up, they may as well have declared it a sitcom. Now Roseanne Barr is going to head up the morning show? They're sending us a message, ladies and gentlemen. At this point, Jesse Waters, Hannity, they should protest, or should I say unity quit. But what are they going to do? Sit on that iceberg until it keeps on melting and melting and melting, pushing each other against the back and sliding off to this side and, I don't want to fall off. And they push and push until each one falls off one at a time. What a pitiful sight that's going to be. Should it start by Wednesday or Thursday or Friday? What a pitiful sight that would be. It would be more nobler. It would have more bite if Hannity and everybody else just left. Hell, you done made enough money. So if it's money you stand around for, why the hell were we listening to you in the first place? Telling us, see, that's the problem. Everybody wants to tell you about the news, but nobody wants to be the news. Everybody's making money, selling your books and all of that. This is the moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. The moment of truth where real character comes out. They supposed to quit. Let's keep it real. They should resign. Let Fox go. If we, the American people, have any sense of direction, any sense of courage, any sense of wanting to let the world know we're not done here yet. That these guys aren't going to just be able to treat us any old kind of way they want to. We have to send a message. Just stop watching Fox. How hard is that? Turn it off, unsubscribe, do whatever. Hey, look, we did it for Netflix. When Netflix was showing that quasi-kiddie porn stuff, that one show with the girl that, went off into the streets and all that, said that they were doing just an expose or whatever, I immediately canceled my subscription to Netflix. You got Governor DeSantis down there trying to cancel culture Disneyland or Disney World out there. We can do all of that. But in one sound voice, we can't make a world bomb, basically. I'll use that word. We can't make a world bomb. Could you imagine the chills? Like Xerxes watching Leonidas from the hill when he was fighting his immortals. Could you imagine the message we would send if all of a sudden tomorrow that little Nielsen rating needle just dropped to the ground? That there was nothing going into Fox from us anymore. Do you understand the message that would send if we could get that done? Just that much. You're not out in the streets with a weapon. Nobody's asking you to do that. Peaceful protest is always the right way to go. But this isn't as dangerous as going out into the streets with a weapon. This isn't even getting your clothes on and getting in your car and going to a rally. All you have to do is stop watching Fox tomorrow. Done. And you will send a message all the way around the world. This is your boy Ken White, host of the Southside Unicorn Show. I'm going to watch tomorrow, which should be, what is that? Wednesday now, perhaps? Or Tuesday? I'm going to watch over the next 2 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and see what you do. Very curious. Very curious, because I'm telling you, if we as Americans can't get that much done, man, please. So I hope to be able to come back on with some really joyous news and just carry on, because even in my prayers that I do every day, I hope you join me on that. I'm not here trying to report no news to you. I'm begging you, I'm pleading you, even if you don't listen to me, you get up now and you stand up now, because you won't have much more time and you won't get very many more chances. Can't you see what they're doing? Don't you see what's happening around you? Don't look to 2024 and elections and polls to save you. It's not going to happen. The only way we're going to be saved is by prayer to the Lord Jesus Christ, by the resurrection of us all, by the coming of the Lord. That's saving. But until that day and until that blessed time, we got work to do. We're supposed to be the salt and the light of this world. Let's stand up. Let's start being what we were purposed to be. Nobody wants to get hurt. Nobody wants to die and all that stuff. Nobody wants that. But at the same time, do you want this? Is this better? It's not. It's time to stand up, ladies and gentlemen. And that standing up can take the form of simply not watching Fox anymore. Just be done with it. Now, won't it be beautiful to see their Nielsen ratings go down way beyond CNN? Because, see, that was the deal. That's what they're doing. They're evening out the playing field to ensure that President Donald J. Trump does not get any quarter of information, or should I say advertising or broadcasting. They are closing their ranks from CNN to Fox, all the way down to NBC, whoever. They have just shown us that freedom of speech means nothing to them. Hell, if Hitler had figured this out, we'd have lost decades ago. This new form of tactic is wearing us out, ladies and gentlemen, and we have to put an end to it. So, I signed off. I got to re-sign off. This is your boy, Ken White, host of the Southside Unicorn Show, and I'm hoping and praying that over the next few days, we show the world that we ain't done yet, that you can't just run up in our house and act a fool the way these big old corporations and stuff are doing right now, because they acting a fool, ladies and gentlemen, and it's time to put a stop to it. Talk to you tomorrow.